And he returns this to the 22. Here's the Pro Bowler, Christian McCaffrey. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
From the 24 now, here's second down and 8. Now Purdy. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
Well, that was his first target of the game, and it's going to take at least one more target to get him on the board. Took a nice substantial hit to jar that catch loose from him. Incomplete pass.
An early tough test on the opening drive. This is third and 8. Out of the gun, Purdy. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the 49ers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Well, you want to make sure that on an opening drive that you at least stay out there for a while and get into the flow of the game. A 3-and-out would have been problematic, but that's a good throw there to ensure they get another set of downs.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a first and 10. Now a give, right side McCaffrey. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Brought down by Willie Gay. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Here's second and 10. Here's Purdy. Open man is Juwan Jennings. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 44-yard line.
That's really good play design right there, and it's one that comes down to the offensive line. It's a deep in route, but it's only going to work if that line gives you time in the pocket to wait for the route to develop. Mission accomplished there as they pick up the first down.
So now first and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 44-yard line. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That one is blown up by Jordan Brooks, the linebacker. The defense was ready for the run-pass option, diagnosed it perfectly.
Not only did they stack him up at the point of attack, but he was met by a host of light-colored jerseys.
Now they contend with a second and 12 after the loss. Purdy now to throw. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the first.
A gain of 12 yards brings up fourth down.
On fourth down, here's Purdy. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. A gain of 26 and a conversion there as well on 4th down. Charles, their first drive of the game, and already they're taking chances here, but they get the 4th down conversion. I'm curious, do you think that that's something they game planned for on the opening drive if it came up, or is that something that happened organically?
I think that they game planned for it, Brandon, and when you think about it, let's just say it. The word analytics is a big part of how everyone looks at a game nowadays, but it's not just the analytics. It's a coach willing to be daring, willing to be bold, and they certainly were there.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Purdy sets up to throw again. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, he certainly didn't like what he saw at all from the coverage on his primary reads, and he didn't even have any luck trying to get back to his safety valve. Give defense a credit. Coverage was in lockdown mode everywhere.
2nd and 10.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. And he rifles one incomplete. This drive, which was going so smoothly, all of a sudden it's a little bit of a roadblock here with 2 straight incompletions.
Yeah, apparently this defense has had enough. Apparently they're saying no more. We're making a stand right here, right now. But it is 3rd and 10. They've got to get after him one more time.
18, watch out.
Purdy will look to throw again here. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I like what they tried to do there. Tried to hit him with something quick, get the ball in his hands, and hope he could make some yards after the catch and pick up a 1st down. Weren't able to do so on that play.
Eddie Pinheiro on now. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. And that is no good. He pulled it just a bit, just a wee bit wide left. And this will remain a scoreless game.
I'm about to say something that seems really obvious, but you hate to see your kicker miss on the opening drive because now you're starting to wonder what goes through his head. Is that going to affect him the rest of the game? Is he going to be able to bounce back? You want to show confidence later? What's going to go on with him right out of the gate with a miss?
Yeah, a chance to grab the 3-0 lead here at home. Instead, we remain scoreless. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Overall, I'd have to say that was just really good team defense because, to me, you can't pin that one on the running back. He had no shot there. He had a man in his face immediately.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Back to throw here. Oh, and that is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And that will be incomplete.
Putting pressure on the guy throwing the football is always good, but when you can couple that with contact on him that leads to an incompletion, as we just saw there, that's winning football.
So on 4th down, here's Jake Bailey to punt for the Dolphins. Back deep for the Niners, Sky Moore. Yards is the distance on the punt there. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And the way their last drive ended, boy, it was frustrating. They had a pretty good drive going. It was sustained, and then it stalled out, Charles, and they missed the field goal and got nothing out of it.
Is that insult to injury? Because they had such a sustained drive, as you noted. So you know for the head coach, it almost felt like a little bit of failure to send out the field goal unit. And then tonight and see the ball go through the post. What a bummer on that last drive for them. Got to pick themselves up from that one.
From just shy of midfield, here's 2nd and 9. Purdy. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down. Two minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up. Throwing here, Purdy. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow him to convert a 3rd and 18. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Get set, get set. 18, what's up?
Back to throw, Purdy. Tries to hit Jennings, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And the Dolphins will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Ready. 18, what's up? All right, fellas, listen up. Hey.
Here's Tua. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
18, what's up? 32 stinger.
Out of the gun on 3rd down. Here's Tua. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half.
Ready. Out.
Now Tua. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Devon Achane, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Dolphins will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
49ers nothing.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Now he'll tuck this and run. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Watch out!
Purdy looking to throw. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Dolphins will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line.
At their own 45-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And with only 4 seconds on the clock, time likely for just one snap of the football. Tua, a final shot before half. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Just the one touchdown in that first half. 7-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
44, ready.
The third quarter begins with a run by Achane. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Go ahead.
Tua going to throw. They set up the screen. Achane has it. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Dolphin first down.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
Going to the air, Tagovailoa. Short throw caught by Dulcich. Oh, nice move. There he goes left side. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Greg Dulcich, 56 yards. And the Dolphins have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Well, that's pretty impressive, Charles. It's one thing to be an elite speed wide receiver and have all that yards after the catch into the end zone, but from your tight end?
Yeah, you don't get that very often. What you're describing is more like a Tyreek Hill, a Devontae Adams, and Antonio Brown. You're not talking about a guy that lines up or can line up in line and look like an extra tackle on running plays. He took that bad boy downfield just like he was a scat back.
Before the game, he told me, I'm going to have a zinger or two today. And I was like, a zinger or two? I guess that's a zinger, right?
That's a zinger.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a two-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable spread to overcome? A little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Another try after the first down sack. Purdy. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it's going to be third down and a ways to go here. 3rd and 14.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Yellow. Yellow. Yellow.
Looking to throw. Purdy. He's got his target. That's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on third down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
And not all spectacular catches are the result of a pass that maybe was not thrown quite right. Sometimes it's thrown in the perfect spot, and you have to just go get it. And he did that right there.
No fear there in the middle of the field.
Get set. Get set. On 18. Yellow. Yellow. Yellow.
Again, it's Purdy to throw it. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this third quarter of play. Back now here in Santa Clara. It's 49er football, but some ground to cover. They find themselves behind as we hit the 4th and final quarter. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Now Purdy. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
I know at times people think we use it too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys open. And when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone. Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
And that's precisely what allowed that defense to disrupt the pass.
18. Watch out.
Once more, Purdy looking to throw. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Jordan Brooks with it. And the Dolphins are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. But here in the fourth quarter, defensively, you know that you're just going to blanket the field with defensive backs and say, okay, take your best shot. And that time, it's intercepted.
And we've often seen teams go into the prevent early, way too early, and sometimes they get too soft in their coverages. But not in this case. They understood the situation and played it with the proper aggression.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They have to like the position that they are in. Fourth quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT.
Hey! Out!
After the turnover, it's Tua. Blitz coming, and down he goes. A loss of 4 that time on the sack, and it brings up second.
4 yards. It's second down.
All right, let's go. 20 TX. All right, fellas, listen up.
Play action, now it's Tua. Short throw caught by Dosich. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because, to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
They'll get this up to the 47 and brought down there. He was close to flirting with that sideline, but able to stay in bounds like you know his coach wants him to do and keep that clock moving.
Isn't it funny that we're watching this play when we had that discussion just yesterday about this? What do you do in this scenario? What do you know, what's your mindset? It appeared to me.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. And into the end zone. A pick six for the 49er D as they scored a touchdown. Well, don't change that channel just yet. This one may have gotten a bit more interesting.
Put down the remote, put down the clicker. This one looked like it was over. It looked like they were ready to seal the deal. But in doing so, by pitching it around a little bit, it cost them. We could have a great finish.
Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away.
Ow!
Good move. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Another important fourth quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. Tagovailoa trying again after the pick six. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. They've got a second down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Up the middle, H.M. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. Couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. To throw is Tua. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, certainly what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. A run straight ahead with H.M. And good run. And they'll run it here. Fancy footwork at the 45. And that one going to be slowed up before it can really get going. Good work defensively to read the trickery and make the stop. From the 46-yard line, a 2nd down and 6. Now Tagovailoa. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
And now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Victory very likely now for the Dolphins as they take a knee here.
He gotta go for it. He's gonna go for it.
Now the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They'll go. H.M. And he's not even going to come close to picking up the first. They stop him right at the line of scrimmage. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. This is 1st and 10. Here's Purdy. That's complete to Pearsall. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Absolutely ideal there. Get a good size play, get out of bounds.
Well, you saw the coaching there. That is taught and it is emphasized. Get out of bounds, understand your situation, as well as just understanding the game.
Here's 1st down.
Get set, get set. Watch out.
Throwing, Purdy. Intercepted. And the Dolphins have just about sewn up this football game. Agreed, that's twice now in this 4th quarter.
As a quarterback, a lot of times you think it's all on you to make plays when you're losing. And here, the play's not there, but he throws it anyway.
And he is going to be stopped here at the line of scrimmage, and time is going to expire in this football game. So a victory here for the Miami Dolphins, and it was their defense that really paved the way to this victory as they allowed the 1 touchdown, and that was all she wrote.
Almost want to do the defense chant right now, right? Defense with a couple of claps in there, but no one wants to hear that from me. Let's just talk about how they got it done, though. When you take care of every aspect of the game, shut down the run, control the airways, right? make sure the quarterback is harassed. This type of performance you get. They can't fashion together any offense, no consistency, and they just took control.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long from Santa Clara.
Built on the side of a former piano factory, there's been plenty of music made on the field here in the decade since it opened back in 1998. Welcome, everyone, to M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Los Angeles Rams and the Baltimore Ravens. And his punter, Ethan Evans, gonna send this one away. And we're underway from the bank. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And he gets him about 3 yards here on the game's first offensive snap.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Running once more with Henry. Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Jackson now on 3rd. And the Rams are there, and down he goes. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. The Ravens gonna punt this away, and here's Jordan Stout to handle that boot. That's taken at the 15. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10.
Set. 280.
The first carry now for Kyron Williams. Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. He stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play, but whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
On second down, a run with Williams. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Rams have the first down.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
So first down from the 41. They stay on the ground with Williams. Much better job keeping him contained this time. He's going to be marked down right near the line of scrimmage.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
22. Like 22.
Shotgun snap to Stafford. Finds his back, Kyron Williams. This gets down to about the 36-yard line. Stopping that play, Trenton Simpson.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Big 20. 22.
Stafford now on third down. That winds up incomplete and brings an end to our opening quarter. We've finished one quarter in what's still a scoreless game. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. Back to the bank in just a moment. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Rams football. And they are passing on the field goal attempt. They're going for this on fourth down.
Yellow 80. 0. 50.
Stafford gonna go on fourth. Got a man, that's Nakua. And it'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Big play sets him up pretty here with first and goal from the 5. Off the play fake, it's Stafford. He's got it. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Williams. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. Just a yard that time. They needed more, and now it's third and goal.
Now we get to a very interesting call on third down. Kind of a crescendo to this drive. Can the defense rise up knowing there is no margin for error? Just a single yard to go.
Here's another for it. And this time he's going to score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams get the game's first points here in the second. Kyron Williams, the touchdown. All right, so we're already into the second quarter, Brock, but that was just their opening drive of this football game. Fortunately, they did get a touchdown out of it.
Yep, and if opportunities with the ball are going to be as infrequent as...
And he misses the point after, so this stays a 6-point game. Here's Evans set to kick this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10.
Ready! 13, ready! I got shot! Ready, shot!
Lamar off the play fake. Headed out right. Andrews has it, working downfield. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Ready, shot! Sit on! Ready! Ready, sit on!
Now it's Jackson. He'll set up the screen for Henry. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. Where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Ready, shot!
Lamar now from the gun. Completed to his running back. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that first.
First down and goal to go.
Sit on! Ready! Sit on!
Jackson yet again. Escapes the pocket.
Let's go!
Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. And the Rams will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line. Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10.
That's all he got, really.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
I know that jet sweep didn't result in a home run, a splash play, Kate. That's a body blow. And boxers, they love to go to the body because if they do it enough, they know that knockout can come.
Lady, pretty hot.
Stafford now off the play fake. That's to the sideline. It's a catch by Williams. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
Stafford's going to throw on 3rd and 1. It's on target to Williams. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Stafford now on 1st down. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they've just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Ready. 180. 50-50. Hey, 22.
Stafford's going to throw once more. Nakua here. He's got it. And he hangs on to that football, Brock, through a well-timed tackle. Nice gain. They're down to the 36. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. They've got first down here from the 36. Stafford throwing again.
Oh.
He's got the hook up to Devontae Adams. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
That's another Rams first down. It's a gain of 20. First down.
Get the ball back, Sam.
Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break.
I ain't about to kick no field goal. I mean, I ain't about to fucking go for it.
Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. It's from the left hash, 33 yards. Mevis able to knock it through. And our first half ends with 3 points. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
In my hand. So smart. Drain that clock.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Blake Corum now to return it. He stopped on the run back at the 27. LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
Set. 250. Stop.
Second half starts with a run by Williams. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. And it's not just your quarterbacks, Brock Heward, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Hey, 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 hey. Moving hot.
Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. Drops this one down here for Williams. And how about this, Brock? They gain 11 on second down. Nice work to claw some back. They make it 3rd and short.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Set. What? Like 7?
And they're going to pass on 3rd and inches. Complete beyond the marker. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Set. 280.
First and 10. Here's Stafford. Hits him on the out route. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
As a quarterback, when you have an out route versus man coverage, you're just hoping and just praying your offensive guy could turn the hips of that defender. And once you see that, you got to cut it loose and let it go, just as they did right there.
Stay 50, stay 50.
Now Stafford again. Has him on the quick hitter. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. It's 16 yards on that play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
180. Hey, give me radar. Zebra. Double right.
It's Stafford once more. Short pass brought in. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
A gain of 12.
Coming to the line for another first and 10.
Set. 21. 280. Omaha. Ready, move. Hurry. Moving.
Working inside the red zone. Connects with Adams again. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second.
Just a yard left to go on second down.
1 yard line.
Set. 250.
3 quarters in the books from this one. It's Rams ball. We'll see if they can hang on to this lead till the end. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
He goes, set. Ready, hot.
Straight ahead with Williams. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Rams could lock away the win as they make it a 15-point game. Kyron Williams, the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with 1 end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
And this one, thankfully, not off the mark. He gets it to go.
16. Ravens nothing.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10.
180. Sit hot. 180. 180. Sit hot. Sit hot.
The drive begins with Henry. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Ready, shot. Go right here. Sit up.
From the gun, Jackson escapes the pocket. That's incomplete left side.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Sit hot. 13. Go. Sit hot.
3rd and long, they're going to throw. No place for him to go here. The Rams rush all over it. And that's really one of the only things this offense couldn't afford to see happen, Brock. It's 4th and long.
Final quarter, this quarterback's just feeling the need to do a little extra, try to make something happen outside the pocket. But the problem, defense wouldn't let them. They have that same kind of urgency. They want to make some plays of their own before they hit the showers. And they got one right there with that sack.
Hey.
Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Oof, best of luck here, guys. It's 4th and pretty far.
180. Sit hot. 180. 180. Sit hot. You change it.
Desperation time here. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And the Rams have the football just a tick beyond midfield at the 49.
Resulting in play is a turnover on downs.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Up the gut they go with Williams. And he has this down to the 34. It's a pick up a 14-yard.
Be right back.
sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Southern California and the gorgeous SoFi Stadium in the Los Angeles suburb of Inglewood. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the New England Patriots and the Los Angeles Rams. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olsen, the kicker. Andres Borregales has the ball on the tee. Off we go from Southern California. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Man in motion is Smith. The first carry here for Kyron Williams. And that play gets... nothing. So, no gain on the game's first snap.
36-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9.
Ready.
Out of the gun, Stafford. That's called in on the left by Nakua. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
That's a gain of 7.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
They're going to go. It's Stafford. He's got the first down and more than that. And he's out of bounds, but they take it to the red zone inside the 20.
It's a gain of
An incredible play there on 4th down in their own territory. 42 yards.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
250.
Stafford now to throw on 1st down. He'll check this down to Corum out of the backfield. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
Zebra. Blue 60.
Stafford now on 2nd down. This is caught at 2. And he's in. Puka Nakua. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
Throwing again is Stafford. That'll be caught, and he's in for the 2. So just like that, a quick 8-0 lead.
Patriots nothing.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll go play action with May. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete. Demario Douglas, the intended target. And that will lead to a second down. Out of the gun, here's May. He's got his man, Keyshawn Boutte. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. 18 yards on the pickup there. First down, New England.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
Here's May to throw it on first down. Open man, Demario Douglas. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. What a big play there for New England. And even 30 yards. So they move inside the 20, first and 10 at the 18. To throw again is May, exiting the pocket right. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down, really nice play.
Second and 10. May to the air once more. The pressure gets there, and he goes down. A sack that should be the final play of this first quarter. So they'll talk over what to do on this third down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. 8-0 is our score. We're back in Southern California in a moment. Work to do following the sack. It is third and long. Throwing now is May. The look at his big target, Henry, over the middle. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down. Throwing is May. That'll be caught. It's Travion Henderson. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. From the 2 now, here's second and goal. Henderson will take this one in. Touchdown, Patriots. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
The extra point is good. And the Pats are back within a point. It's 8-7. So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. On the return, this is Blake Corum. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
Man in motion is Smith. Off the bootleg, it's Stafford. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Harold Landry, he's in for the sack. It's going to be a loss of 8 to begin the drive. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Back to throw is Stafford. They'll set up the screen here to Cora. And that one just too long to get going. They'll come up, stop him before the lineman to get out to lead the way.
No gain on the play. It's now 3rd down and
2 minutes to play in a tight 1-point game in this first half. Greg and I return to SoFi Stadium after a short break. 3rd and a long way to go.
Like 7. Blue 60. Like 70.
From the shotgun, it's Stafford. That's into the hands of Cora. Give him 19 yards on 3rd and 18. They found a way to get it done. First down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down. A dive and a catch. Incredible. Another catch on the drive. This one for 13 yards and another first down.
And that's what you call being fearless, going over the middle. That's not everybody's cup of tea in this league, Mike. Some guys love to operate outside the numbers, and some guys
only try to swing it outside, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jelani Tavaz. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Working out of the gun, it's May. That complete to Henderson. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. That's going to be incomplete. Covered very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force 3rd down.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
They get 15 on that game. Good for a Patriots first down.
a gain of 15. And a Patriot first down.
Here goes up. Hey, what's up?
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. He'll spot Henry open downfield. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15.
First down, Patriots.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10.
Eddie, what's up? Hey, let's punch it in. Great job, we're good.
To throw now, May. That's to the end zone, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete. He was looking for Stephon Diggs there, and it'll bring up second down. Now, May. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down. On now is Andres Borregales for the field goal try. Oh, he missed it from short range. A bad miss. It's no good. And they will remain down by 1.
Man, that would have been such a nice boost for this group going into halftime. The snap was good. The hold was good. He just couldn't quite get it through the uprights.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
Hey, 54.
Stafford now. Flushed to his left. Oh, and he's going to go down. He could not get rid of it. And that's going to bring an end to this first half. So it is a one-point game here at the half as we check in with Scott Hansen for our halftime report. Scott. Certainly a tightly contested first half, and you'd expect more of that here in the second half. A one-point game as quarter 3 begins. They'll begin it on the ground with Henderson. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
Emmanuel Forbes on the stop. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the 39-yard line.
May gonna look to throw. Pass caught right side by Henry. He's gonna be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. A gain of 24 through the air. First down, New England.
Keep it rolling, mate. Here goes that. 5.
To throw is May. All in by the tight end, Henry. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. A big play and a much-needed one as well. And even 30 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's first and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
Leads to second and goal at the 8-yard line.
Here's May. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
makes the score.
Job number one on this drive, find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike. But 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves them out in front.
On the return, here comes Corum. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
Their own 25-yard line.
They'll run it. First carry of the game for Blake Corum. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Zebra.
To throw is Stafford. Crushed. It's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
That one caught by Smith. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
So here's a play, Mike, that is clearly designed to attack the middle third of the field. So think it's roughly the space between the numbers. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And once he understood where his leverage was and he gets his head around, great job by the quarterback on time, delivering a strike.
Trying to bounce that outside. It went a long way for a gain of nothing.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 41 yards.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So, here's a first and 10 now down inside the 20. Working out of the gun, Stafford. He'll drop this down to Corum. And the Rams are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
That's another Rams first down. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Here's a run. And he'll plunge forward to the 2, setting up second and goal.
2-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up second and goal.
Corum is going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Now the try here for the point after.
Extra point.
Oh, no good. He missed it. That might be a big miss here in a one-score game in the fourth quarter. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, trying to kick it back the other way. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 20-yard line.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. That one taken in by Douglas. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Throwing on 2nd down, May. That's complete to Stephon Diggs. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
A gain of 11 on the play. And a Patriot 1st down.
Here's May to throw it on 1st down. He's found his receiver, Butte. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. They come up for 2nd and 2. Here's May again. Has completed to Douglas. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. Double as good there. They get the 1st down and save a timeout.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
That throwaway certainly isn't ideal in this situation, especially when you're trailing at this stage of the game, but no damage done. Move on to the next play.
So just under 2 minutes here in this one. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They'll drop to throw. He'll find his tight end. That's Henry. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. They run on the jet sweep. And this defense having nothing of it. They get him down for a loss on the play. Here's 2nd down. From out of the gun, here's May. That is caught. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied. And they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Now this, an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. An important extra point up and good, so the lead is 3 here in the late stages of the game. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. On the return, here comes Corum. Now an opening past the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Now Stafford. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one.
43-yard line.
2nd and 6 coming up.
What is that? Yellow 20! Alert! 20 hot!
A shotgun snap to Stafford. Forced out wide. Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down. Now a timeout Rams. That's number 2. And they stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter.
Early in this drive, they're trying to establish some offensive rhythm, but now after that 2nd down sack, really puts them in a must-pass. You don't want to be in 3rd and long very often in the NFL. It's not a very high percentage conversion rate, and with the danger of a 3 and out, they better hold up here in pass protection.
3rd and long. Here's Stafford. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on 4th down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation. And right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game. And what a stop by this defense. They know the opposing offense has to go for it right now. There's not enough time for them to get the ball back and get another crack at it. They're trying to get...
Do you have the time to listen to me whine about nothing and everything all at once? I am one of those
I was muted this whole time.
melodramatic fools.
We are just about 10 miles south of downtown. You get a look inside NRG Stadium in Houston, the home of the Texans. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the Houston Texans. Mike Tirico, my partner Greg Olson, set to bring this to you. Kaimi Fairbairn getting this one started. Off we go from NRG Stadium. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. They'll run it for the first time with Javonte Williams. A nice pickup moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 41, here's 2nd down and 4. A shotgun snap for Prescott. Lets it go downfield for Ferguson. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
4 yards to go.
Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Daniil Hunter, pass rusher extraordinaire, in action again. On 4th down, the veteran Brian Anger on a punt for Dallas. Jalen Knoll deep for Houston. And a fair catch called for and taken. They're backed up to their own 7. And now the Cowboys are going to take a timeout, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. They'll run it, and it's the USC man, Woody Marks. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Now it's 2nd and 1.
Oh, ready? 118.
Once again, it's Marks. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a 1st down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run game. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
Open man, downfield, it's Nico Collins. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. Stroud connects with Collins, and it's a 1st down for Houston.
1st and 10.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
18, outside.
On first down, it's Stroud. And that ball incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
Throwing on 2nd down, Stroud. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their second. Talk things over before 3rd down. From the gun, here's Stroud. That one intercepted. Picked off by Donovan Wilson.
Well, we're getting a little test here early, Mike, to see just how easy is this team to wrap. Didn't look like they were able to get through that opening script that they had worked on all week. So I'm going to be curious on this next drive. Do they stick to the plan? Do they pick up where they left off? Or is there a little bit of a reaction, or dare I say panic, to come out and make some adjustments in response to that early interception?
They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
And the Cowboys, first down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Here's the give up the middle with Williams. Not much happening there, just a short game. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Dak to throw. Quick throw on target to Pickens. And he'll take this one in. George Pickens. Touchdown, Dallas.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Here's Tremon Smith on the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Why Tony?
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. He'll spot his big tight end. That's Dalton Schultz. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 77 yards. Touchdown, Houston.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. CeeDee Lamb there to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Yeah! Here we go!
They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. He did a nice job skipping away from 1 tackle, then going forward, gain of 5. It'll be 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 33.
Play fake. Prescott. Open. Left side is Schoonmaker. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
That's good for a Cowboys 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here we go, 46. 46.
Back to throw is Prescott. He'll get that to Javonte Williams. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 1st and 10.
16 more yards. That's another Cowboys 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Here we go, 47. Here we go, kill. 26.
On the give, it's Williams. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. On 2nd down, it's Dak.
At the Texans' 40-yard line.
He's got a man. It's CeeDee Lamb. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
That's another Cowboys 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Williams. And a strong 1st down run, a pickup of 9, setting up 2nd and short.
46.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1. At the 10-yard
Now
line.
Prescott. He's got it at the 3. And he'll take it on in. Jake Ferguson. Touchdown, Cowboys. Now Aubrey for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Cowboys will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Texans 7. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Here's Stroud. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage, very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the 1st half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Oh, 118. What's that? 11.
Now Stroud. He's back to Schultz. He's got it again. And he's very close to a 1st down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short. On 4th down, Stroud. He's got his tight end. It's Schultz. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 12 as they wind up converting on 4th down.
A little bit of a risky decision for some, Mike, but frankly, I really like it. I think the days of being aggressive on 4th down, even on your side of the field, are here to stay. And while some people say this is over-aggressive, in this case, the aggressiveness paid off, and they're going to keep this drive alive.
Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. He was trying to get it to Christian Kirk. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and Really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
Moving left. He'll let one go deep for Kirk. And that is incomplete.
So this is what defenses want to do, Mike. They want to flush the quarterback to his non-dominant side. So here for this guy as a righty, they want to get him moving to his left to force these throws against his body. And it actually wasn't a bad ball. He's trying to give his guy a chance downfield, and they just can't connect.
And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. It is a big-time play for Houston. 31 yards.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
18, what's that?
Stroud to throw here on first down. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
Linebacker certainly wasn't fooled on that play. Not only does he get there in a hurry, but he's able to secure that tackle and bring him down for a loss.
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Christian Kirk. Touchdown, Houston. Now Fairbairn for the extra point.
Fairbairn lining up for the extra point.
He's got it. And the Texans will tie things up. We are all even at 14.
Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Cavante Turpin on the return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
We're going to 53. Yeah, here we go. I think. Go ahead. Here we go, 47. What do you think?
Play action now. Prescott. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Cowboys going to use their third and final timeout, and it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half.
We're going to 53.
Now a second down throw for Prescott. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Jake Ferguson was the intended target. Now it's going to be third down.
And their only realistic chance to end the half with points is to throw the ball near the sideline, gain as many yards as you can, and then hopefully either get yourself in position to kick the field goal or at the very least in position where you can attempt a Hail Mary.
This time they stay on the ground. And this drive is going backward, taken down for a loss. The defense with a quick 3-and-out. So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams look good on the offensive side in the first half. Will it carry over? We're about to find out. Second half is underway. Here's Smith to return it. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Here we go, let's go.
Touchdown?
118.
Damn.
Cut.
Move.
Look the hot, look the hot. Tonight.
Now, Stroud. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On second down, Stroud. That's over the middle and intercepted.
I thought he was going to be fast and run past him.
And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the top.
Come on, that was a dumb interception, man.
On the handoff, it is Williams running to the right. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Throwing is Prescott. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's down, and that is incomplete.
And the best offense on 3rd downs, Mike, is to be really good on 1st and 2nd down. This keeps teams from putting themselves in these unfavorable positions. It's part of the reason why these drives continue to stall out.
Prescott to throw it on 4th down. And they're going to pick it up here. They took a chance, and it paid off. 1st and goal coming up. He'll get this complete. It's Lamb again.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Ball at the 3, 2nd down, and goal. Williams, and he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7. Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal.
Here we go, 47. Hey, kill.
Here's Prescott, and that is incomplete.
I'm not sure what it was, Mike, but there was something off about that play from the jump. I'm not sure if it was the body language or the on-the-line of scrimmage communication, but it was pretty clear to me that they weren't on the same page, and I think the result showed.
Well, a field goal would break the tie, but instead the offense stays out there. They're going to go for it on 4th and goal. A shotgun snap for Prescott. And this will pay off. It is caught. Jake Ferguson. Touchdown, Dallas. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. Aubrey now for the extra point. He's got it. The Cowboys have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Here's Smith to return it. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Tony.
On first down, it's Stroud. That's caught right side, the tight end Schultz. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
18.
From the gun, here's Stroud. He'll air one out for Higgins. And this will be incomplete. Jayden Higgins, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
I love that they continue to stay aggressive here, Mike. And that route right there, we used to call it a big 8. It's a deep post route, but the ball placement isn't exactly where it needs to be, and that's a missed opportunity.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. The big fella, Quentin Williams, forcing his way in for the sack.
Start cooking anyway.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
So I'm not sure if this is miscommunication or just bad execution, but either way, this is a ball that just needs to be completed. I mean, it's 4th down, money moment. You've got to be good in these critical situations.